Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a flow with an approach to forearm stand. Don't worry if you can't do forearm stand yet, this is what this practice is for. I'm going to show you the approach to it so you can begin to work it into your flows, work it into your practice and just have a play around and have fun. So we're going to begin in child's pose. So bring the big toes to connect, widen out the knees. Allow the forehead to come down to the earth. Begin to bring your awareness to the breath. Inhales, exhales, in and out through the nostrils. Feeling the rise and fall of the belly. Allowing your jaw to soften. Allowing your forehead to soften. And a little space behind the backs of the ears. On your next inhale, gaze forwards. Walk the hands over to the right hand side of the mat. And then exhale, soften down through the head, the neck, the chest. Breathe into the left side waist, the left ribs. Inhale, lift the gaze. Walk the hands over to the left hand side of the mat and again soften on down. Through the head, the neck, the chest. Breathing into the right side of the ribs. And the right side waist. Inhale, lift the gaze. Walk the hands back to center. This time spider out the fingertips. And exhale, soften on down through the head, the neck, the chest. Breathe into the shoulders. Inhale, rise up to tabletop. Rest the elbows and shoulders in one long line, knees and hips are stacked. Take a big inhale, drop down through the belly, lift up through the heart. Exhale, round the shoulders, tuck the chin, push the mat away. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, round the shoulders, tuck the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale and round. We'll do one more of those. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale and round. Inhale, back to a flat back, neutral spine. Keep the hips where they are, above the knees. Walk the hands forwards, bow down through the chest. So you come to puppy dog pose. You can either keep the chin on the mat and the gaze forwards, or you can bring the forehead to the mat. So whichever works best. Breathe length into the spine. Inhale, come back up to your tabletop and then go ahead and tuck the toes. Send the sit bones up and back so you come into downward facing dog. And take a moment here to walk out the legs, bend through the knees, have a little bit of a wiggle around. And then take a big inhale, sweep the right leg way up and back. Exhale, step the right foot forwards in between the hands. Ground down through the left hand, sweep up through the right. It's a nice big twist, big hand down to the earth. Inhale, rise all the way up to a high lunge. So I'm going to lift through the heart, sink down through the hips, energy through the fingertips. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step back, high plank pose. Maybe take a little bit of a wiggle around. Push the earth away. Hips in line with the rest of the body. Lower on down, knees, chest, all the way down to the earth. Spider the fingertips out wide, dancing cobras. Inhale, rise up to center. And then exhale, soften. Inhale, rise up, gaze over the right shoulder. Exhale, soften. Inhale, rise up, gaze over the left shoulder. Exhale, soften. Inhale, all the way to center. Exhale, soften. Hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes. Sit bones up and back, downward facing dog. Again, maybe take a little bit of a stroll with the legs. Wiggle around. Find space. And then on your next inhale, go ahead and sweep the left leg up and back. Exhale, step the left foot forwards in between the hands. Ground down through the right hand, spin on open to the left hand to the sky. Stack the shoulders. Maybe the gaze lifts as well. And then exhale, release, left hand comes down to the earth. Inhale, rise all the way up to your high lunge. Soften on down through the hips. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step back, high plank. Soften down, knees, chest, all the way down to the earth. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, peel the chest up for cobra. Exhale, soften. Tuck the toes. Sit bones up and back. Downward facing dog. Again, maybe walk the legs out a little bit. Bend through the knees. Gaze forwards in between the hands. Soften through the knees. Take a little walk up to the top of the mat. Allow yourself to hang heavy over the thighs. Maybe a little sway side to side, left to right, right to left. And then on your next inhale, slowly roll all the way up to stand. Stacking one vertebrae on top of the other. Crown of the head and the chin comes up last. Sweep the hands to the sky. Connect the palms. Exhale, hands come down to the heart space. Bring the two toes, big toes to connect. Knees are together, thighs are together. Inhale, bend the knees, sink the sit bones down. Chair pose. Tuck the tailbone. Shift a little bit more weight into the heels and the toes. Soften the shoulders. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Ground down through the palms. Step back, high plank. Lower down to the earth. Knees, chest, elbows stay close to the ribs. Inhale, push the earth away, rise up, cobra. Exhale, soften. Tuck the toes. Sit bones up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg way up and back, three-legged dog. Maybe bend the knee and open up through the hip. Keep grounding down through the palms. On your next exhale, step the right foot forwards in between the hands. Ground down through the left hand, lift up through the right. Bring the right hand down to the earth. Inhale, rise up to your high lunge. Exhale, bring the hands down to the inside of the right foot. Toe heel the right foot over to the right. Soften down through the left knee, down through the left foot. Maybe take a moment here up on the hands. Or you can drop down to the forearms. Gaze stays forward, spine stays long. Maybe you come onto the skinny edge of the right foot. You can always place your forearms on a block if you have one handy. If this feels too much, you can back out of it. And then go ahead and come back up to the hands. Tuck the back toes under, lift the left knee up. Step back, high plank. 1 inch forwards, chaturanga, or knees drop down first. Inhale, up dog or cobra, your choice. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in. And a nice deep breath out. Inhale, sweep the left leg way up and back, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open up through the hip. Keep pushing down through the palms, maybe circle through that left ankle. And then exhale, stepping the left foot forwards in between the hands. Round down through the right hand, lift up through the left, nice big twist, spinning on open. Exhale, left hand comes down to the earth. Inhale, rise all the way up, high lunge. Lift up through the heart. Exhale, hands come down to the inside of the left foot. Toe heel the left foot out to the left. Soften on down through the right knee, down through the right foot. Again, you can stay on your hands, gaze forwards, or you can drop down to the forearms. What you don't want with this one is to round, because you're backing off the stretch. You want to really get deep into the hips with this one. So really gaze forwards. You can come onto the skinny edge of the left foot, have a little bit of a wiggle. Go ahead and come back up to the hands. Tuck the back toes, lift the right knee. Step back, high plank. 1 inch forwards, chaturanga, or knees drop down first. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in. And a nice deep breath out. On your next exhale, drop the right forearm down to the mat. And then drop the left. And then lift the right. And lift the left. Drop the left. Drop the right. Lift the left. Lift the right. Drop the right. Drop the left. Lift the right. Lift the left. Drop the left. Drop the right. Lift the left. Lift the right. Settle into down dog. On your next exhale, see if you can bring both forearms down to the mat at the same time. Push the mat away, dolphin pose. Now allow your head to hang heavy. And then inhale back up to your hands. Gaze forwards in between the hands, bend the knees, hop or step, top of the mat. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Fold forwards, exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Connect the palms. Exhale. Hands to the heart space. Take a moment, close the eyes. And back to the breath. Go ahead and open up the eyes. Take a big inhale, sweep the hands up to the sky. On your next exhale, fold forwards, hinging at the hips. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, flat back. Round down through the palms, hop or step back to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga or knees drop first. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in. And a nice deep breath out. Exhale, drop down to the knees. Come to child's pose. And then inhale, hands underneath the shoulders, lift up through the chest. We're going to work our way into forearm stand. If forearm stand isn't in your practice, feel free to give it a go. You can always use a wall behind you if you're scared about flipping it over, or have someone spot you. That is good as well. Just don't become reliant on the wall if you do use the wall. So you're not dumping all of your weight on the wall. You want to use your body to support you. And if you want to just work with your dolphin pose, that is totally fine as well. So reach for opposite arms with opposite hands. Really grab around those arms. And then bring the hands out in front. Take your chosen hand position. And if you're not sure which one is for you, I will link a video down below where I break down forearm stand a little bit more. And then go ahead and tuck the toes under. Push the mat away with the forearms. Gazes forward slightly. Lift one leg up. Take a little hop. And come back down. Take a little hop. And come back down. Take a little hop. Maybe find the balance. Spread through the toes. And then go ahead and send the legs up to the sky. Feel free to have a little play around. See what feels good. When you're ready, drop back down. Nice and gently, come to child's pose. Take a moment. Have a little bit of a wiggle. I'm going to do that one more time. Again, measure out your arms so you grab for opposite arms with your hands. Bring the hands out in front, take your chosen hand placement, and then go ahead and tap the toes, lift up through the hips, and then have a little play. See what happens. Don't forget to breathe while you're upside down. And when you're ready, come back out. Come into child's pose, little closed child's pose, hands towards the feet. Maybe a little rock side to side. And when you're ready, hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, sit bones up and back, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale, sweep the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the right shin forwards to meet the wrist for pigeon pose, back leg straight and strong. Take a big inhale, lift up through the heart, and then exhale, fold forwards. You can create a little pillow for your head with your hands, you can soften all the way down to the mat. You can always stay up a little bit higher if that feels best. Inhale, come all the way up, hands underneath the shoulders, lift up through the chest. Shift the weight to the right, swing the left leg forwards, right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Position your torso so you're coming over the left leg. Big inhale, lengthen through the spine, and then on your next exhale, begin to fold forwards. Don't force this one. Just allow your body to soften a little bit deeper with each exhale. Keep the left toes nice and active up towards the sky. Don't worry if you can catch the foot or not, really doesn't matter. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring the right hand behind you. Inhale, lift up through the left arm. Breathe into the left side waist. Come out the same way you came in. Shift the weight to the right. Swing the left leg behind you. And then make your way back to downward facing dog. Nice deep breath in. And a nice deep breath out. Inhale, sweep the left leg way up and back, three-legged dog. On your next exhale, bring the left shin forwards to meet the wrist for pigeon pose. Back leg straight and strong. Inhale, lift through the heart. And then exhale, fold forwards. So again, you can make your pillow with your head with your hands. Pillow for your head with your hands. You can soften all the way down. Or stay up a little bit higher if that feels best. Inhale, come all the way back up, lift up through the heart, shift the weight to the left, swing the right leg forwards, left foot to the inside of the right thigh, position your torso so you're coming over the right leg, toes active, big inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, fold and soften. Again, doesn't matter if you catch the foot or not, just allow each inhale to lengthen, create space. Each exhale to fold, soften, and move a little bit deeper into the space. Inhale, come all the way back up. Bring the left hand behind you. Inhale, lift up through the right arm. Breathe into the right side waist. And then come out the same way you came in. Shift the weight to the left. Swing the right leg behind you. Ground down through the palms. Downward facing dog. Last down dog of the practice. So take a moment to check in. Gaze forwards in between the hands, bend the knees, hop or step to an easy seat. We're going to come all the way down onto our backs. Knees to the chest, maybe take a little bit of a wiggle. And then come into happy baby. Grab a hold of the outside edges of the feet. Maybe take a moment to lift through one heel and then the other. Release the feet, look the knees to the chest, and then exhale, make your way into Shavasana. So feel free to keep the knees bent if that feels best. You can always bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart, come into Supta Budig for your Shavasana, or you can take regular Shavasana, whatever works best. Allow your body to be heavy. Allow yourself with each exhale to sink a little bit deeper into the pose, into the space, and into this present moment. Begin to breathe a little bit deeper in and out through the nostrils. Allow yourself to begin to find movement for the body once again. When you're ready, bring the hands up and over the crown of the head, feet to the front of the mat, and create a big long line of energy, creating all the space you need from the fingertips to the toes. Inhale, draw the knees to the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Gently roll over to the right hand side, giving yourself a moment to soften to the earth. And then inhale, rise all the way up to an easy seat, keeping the eyes closed. Grounding down through the sit bones, lengthening through the spine, crown of the head reaching up to the sky. Take a big inhale as you sweep the arms out wide. Top of the breath, connect the palms. Exhale, bring the hands down into the heart space. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. 2 more breaths just like that. Big inhale. Exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale. Bow the head to the heart and the hands. Heart and the hands down to the earth. And a final moment of gratitude for your practice today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for your yoga practice today. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Press the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. And I will link down below a breakdown of a forearm stand. I think it's a really old video. If it is a really old video, I will refilm it soon to be better quality and with my legs in shot. So I do hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you guys soon for a brand new yoga video. Bye guys!